So obviously that's a little bit of clickbait. But the question I'm asking is, do you believe that you spare the rod, spoil the child, or a slap in time saves 9 later? What do you believe when it comes to your kid? Now, I've seen both my kids when they went to school and they started getting into high school, they started getting a little bit in trouble, which is how that age is, right? They start doing a little bit of mischief. And I remember my wife and me went in about 9th standard and we told the teacher, who had then escalated things to the principal, we said, why haven't you slapped them yet? And the principal said, you are telling us to slap your kid? So I said, yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff, bunking classes and stuff deserves a little bit of whack, doesn't it? We don't have rulers in the school. And they were like, oh, parents here don't allow us to raise our voice and you're talking about spanking the kid. So I was like, I mean, didn't we get whacked when we were in school? We got whacked enough times. And not only that, I remember going for a college picnic where the teachers had said lights out by 9:30, 10. And 11:30 we were sitting in the tent and making a ruckus. And I remember Mr. Mahajan was my teacher. He came in the tent at night and made us all put our hands behind our back, sat us down and whacked us, walloped us on our face. So much so we had a red mark for a week. And when I came back, and obviously none of us told our parents because we were 10th grade, embarrassed at that point. And when a parent-teacher meeting, when we went, the teacher was so humble, he told each of the parents whose kids he had slapped, ki, we hope you don't mind, but I had to take that action. It was due at that time. And I remember my mom very nicely telling him, if you felt it was the right thing to do, you did the right thing. You did what I couldn't. Now, I have the same philosophy with my kids. There are times when, up to 14, 15, 16, they do small things like you lose a headphone, you drop your phone. These are things which, you anticipate as a child. These are not intentional mistakes or behavioral or character or personality traits. This is just children being children. So yeah, you reprimand them, you scream a little, but you don't hit for this. Something which goes out of control, where you can threaten to hit or a little whack on the head, it's not the end of the world. I think personally, children of today are not getting used to handling any conflict or some kind of rough edges, and the real world is full of it. We have all seen it after 30, what happens if you are too soft on the inside. So my suggestion to parents today, please, it is your responsibility to make that child a little bit strong. And there's nothing wrong with a whack or two, especially from a person of authority. That will make them respect the rules of society more than any lectures ever will. I'd love to hear what you say in the comments.